Hi, so after a very long time, I decided to make a video on security related issues on a Windows PC. Yeah, right. So it's your PC. Maybe you are using a Windows 10, 8, 8.1 or any other version of Windows. So, uh, absolutely you have so many files in your laptop. So in this video tutorial, I am going to share some tricks that how can you secure your personal files like PDF, your personal pictures, images or any other files in your Windows PC. So let's get started. So if you will go throughout the internet, you will find so many techniques by which you can secure your data. Some of them are very obvious and very general, like hiding your files in your Windows PC. So the very first common technique is hiding your files in your laptop. So how can we do that? Just go to your files wherever it is, like in my case in music folder, and just click on that document that you want to hide and just right click and go to the properties. And as you can see here, attributes, a tick box has appeared like hidden. So all you have to do is just make a tick on that box and just click on OK. So as you can see, this is the opacity of this file is decreased. So how can we entirely hide it? So all you have to do is go to view and the untick on hidden items box. So this is a very common technique, and I am going to tell you what are the disadvantages of this technique. So first of all, the shortcut to hide and show your items is Alt V H H. So this is a quick tips. So this way, any user who has some sort of knowledge about laptops and Windows, he or she can easily show your hidden files. So this technique is not going to work at all. So what are the second or any other techniques? So now if we will talk about the PDF files, so already I have been written a blog on that, how can you create a password protected PDF. So you can go to the link in the description box. So further we can do some practice on it. So suppose this is my resume and I want to make it password protected. So just all you need to go to files and then go to export and create PDF XPS document and select a location wherever you want to store your files. So all you need to do is go to that option section and you will get so many options related to that PDF during the conversion. So at last you can see the option encrypt the document with a password. So all you need to do is just make a tick on that box and that click OK. Now you can set your own password whatever you want. The limit is you can set a password of minimum characters 6 characters, absolutely. So and the maximum length is 32 characters. So as the written passwords must be in between 6 characters and 32 characters in length. So suppose we have password like ABC123 and just re-enter it ABC123. So just click OK and then publish. So as you can see, the default option for that PDF is it will be automatically open in your any browser, but this time you need a password to show your PDF file. So in my case it was ABC123 and just hit enter, and now this is my document. But again the problem is same. Just go to my files where I created my PDF, double click on it. Absolutely, it will ask for your password. But what if somebody want to delete your files? So in that case, if I will go to options and click on delete and just click yes, anybody can delete your files. That is not a very good technique to protect your files anyways. So the third option is we can create a zip file with a password. So how can we do that? Just suppose we want to convert a zip file. You can select any folder or file, anything that you want to encrypt with the password. So suppose we have this file and I will go to add to archive and then click OK. So as you can see, there are two file types, zip and rar and zip. So you can select on zip or rar, whatever you want. There are two different algorithms to encrypt your files, and I will talk about that later. So if we go to advanced, so there will be an option like set password. So again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, any random password that I want to set, and hit OK and then final OK. As you can see, there is a zip file resume.zip. So if we will click, if we want to extract that file to access the whatever inside it, so it will require a password again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G in my case. So click OK. Now the file has been successfully extracted. So now I can access my file, but the same issue again appears, that what if anybody wants to delete or move or copy your files? So where are the securities of Windows 10 or any other Windows PC? So there is not a solid kind of security that we can use in a laptop. So what if we want to delete this file? And confirmation, not working at all. So what can we do to hide your files? These general things that doesn't work. Although maybe user cannot access your file, but he or she has ability to copy your files, delete your files, cut your files. So suppose you have a very sensitive data stored in your laptop and somebody want to steal it, he or she can easily do it. So what can we do? What are the solutions? So let's see some tips and tricks. How can we store data in anybody else's PC? So the very first technique is, you will be amazed to know that this is my folder or file. I can just go to properties and just go to customize and change icon, and I want to change this icon from exactly Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer. Yeah, right. I am going to change my folders icon from the regular ones to Internet Explorer. Why I am doing that? That you probably know that nobody wants to open that Internet Explorer. So I'm just going to rename it called Internet Explorer. That is a very quick tip that you can secure your data from unwanted users. So in that way, nobody will guess that you have a file, personal file inside an Internet Explorer. That is a very quick tip about security. So it is not a real security, it's just a trick. So further, there are so many other ways to secure your data. Like, what can we do is, suppose this is my laptop, this is my folder, or just again select this one. This is my file that I want to secure. So what can we do? In this case, I just again going to properties, and first of all I need to just create a folder. So this technique only applied on the folders. So all you need to do is just create a folder, Control Shift N is a shortcut key, and all we need to do is, there's a trick to rename your folder, so just keep note it. So now we will create a folder without a name. So I will press Alt and 255. That's it. Nothing will happen. Just hit enter. Now you have a folder without a name. So next part is, we will disappear the folder icon. So go to customize, change icon, and now we will go for a blank images. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 blank images. Select any of these, or if it doesn't work, just change the icon again. I know this video is taking too long. So now, as you can see, your folder has been disappeared, but you can see this mark. This mark is just for my laptop because I have highly compressed all the folders. So this mark will not appear in your PC. So now you have, suppose this, just ignore this mark, and now you have a folder, your files in front of you under the nose, but no one can see it, and no one can hide or show it, like if I know that how to show or hide folders in your laptop. So this is a just quick tip. So the third trick is, we can make inaccessible files and folders, which means nobody has ability to delete that file, open your file, rename your file, copy or paste your file. So all the accesses are denied from that file. Just we have to use 2 lines of codes. Just I have written here, and I will put in the description. You can just copy and paste it. So you have to type this code on your command prompt. So all you need to do is go to search and type cmd. That command prompt will appear. So now we are on the C drive. Now I have to go to the desktop section, because now my files named folder is on a desktop section. So all you need to do is type cd desktop. Now we have been jumped to the desktop section. Now all you need to do is copy that line of code, cacls, files is my folder name, /e/c/d %username %, and hit enter. Process directory, that files. So now just check what is happening. If we will double click on it, you don't currently have permission to access this folder. If you will click on continue, then you have been denied permission to access this folder. So in this method, we can just deny all the accesses from that files. And if we want to delete that folder, yes, you will need provide administrator permission to delete this folder. Let's try again. So the summary is, all the actions are disabled for this particular file. So now how can we reverse this action? Just type the bottom line of code, that is cacls cls, the folder name is files, and then /e/c/g, and again %username %:f, which grants you the full control on that folder. Just hit enter, and as you can see, process directory your folder name. Now if we will go and try to open our folder, just you can see now all the accessibilities are same as previous ones. So this is some quick tip how can you secure your files and folders in your Windows PC. Although these settings can be altered by a very professional laptop user, so this is not a very big deal to change the securities. Now the next tip is, so if we want to set a password in your folder, like yes, absolutely right, if we want to set a password in our folder, it's possible. So how can we do that? I have this batch file. I will share this batch files link in the description below. You can download it or you can just create it yourself. I will share the source code as well. So all you need to do is, just suppose if you want to hide this file or set a password on this file, so just double click on batch. It will create a locker named folder. So all we need to do is just transfer our file in this folder, and now we have just one folder named locker. Just if you will double click on it, all the files are stored inside it. All we need to do is just again double click on batch file. Are you sure want to lock the folder? I will say yes. Y for yes, and just refresh once. Now all your file has been disappeared, password has been successfully set. Now how can we set the password? I completely forgot about it. So just click on it, go to edit, and just go to line number 23, and you will see that your password is my password. You can change it simply. So in my case, my password is my password. So all we need to do is just double click on it and type my password, and now my folder has been back. So now I can access our file, and in whatever inside our files or folders I can access. But the thing is how to intelligently. So all we need to do is click on batch file, then type Y, then hit enter, and just delete that batch file. Yeah, it doesn't mean that your folders will not come back. Just delete that folder, that batch file. And now if we want to roll back our files or folders, all we need to do is wherever your batch file is, just paste it that location. In my case, I will paste it in my desktop, and just again double click on it and type your password, and your folder will be back. So by using these methods, you can secure your data on your Windows PC. You can secure by using the Microsoft Edge or Internet Explorer icon. You can hide your data using some codes. You can hide your data and set a password using some batch files and etc. So if you like this video, just hit the like button, and if you want further this kind of tips and tricks, just subscribe the button right below, here or here, whatever. Thank you.